Today, we're diving into a story about sports, sure, but it's also about spectacle, big business, and even bigger money. We're talking about the Indian Premier League, the IPL, and we're going to figure out exactly how it turned a beloved national sport into a global financial juggernaut. Let's just start with a number that is, well, it's pretty mind-blowing. $10.7 billion. That's what the IPL was valued at all the way back in 2022. That officially makes it a decacorn, a company worth over 10 billion. This thing isn't just a sports league, it's one of the fastest growing entertainment empires on the entire planet. So that brings us to the big question, right? How did this happen? How on earth does a 2-month cricket tournament in just a little over a decade become this global giant that's right up there with leagues that have been around for 100 years? Well, the answer? It's a perfect storm of timing, a genius strategy, and just pure, uncut entertainment. To really get the IPL, you have to rewind the clock to 2007. India, a country that absolutely lives and breathes cricket, goes and wins the very first T20 World Cup. That single victory just lit a fire across the entire nation. And the Board of Control for Cricket in India, the BCCI, they saw their chance. They seized on that energy, created this brand new, faster, more explosive version of the game, and just 1 year later, boom, the IPL was born. And its rise wasn't just fast, it was meteoric. The very first season in 2008 kicked off with this super dramatic player auction. Only 2 years after that, it became the first sports league in history to be broadcast live globally on YouTube. Think about that statement. From there, it just kept getting bigger, expanding from 8 to 10 teams in 2022, and then launching the totally game-changing Women's Premier League in 2023. Every single move was a chess piece in a game of global domination. But look, the success of the IPL isn't just a happy accident of history. It's about the product itself. The league was literally engineered from the ground up to be more than just a cricket match. It's designed for maximum excitement. And a massive part of that excitement is where they play. We're talking about modern-day coliseums. You've got the world's largest cricket stadium in Ahmedabad, which holds a staggering 132,000 fans. Then you have the legendary Wankhede in Mumbai. These places aren't just venues. They are absolute cauldrons of noise and passion that turn every single match into an unforgettable event. The teams themselves, it's a brilliant formula. You take your capped players, these are the guys who have played internationally, and you mix them with uncapped local talent. Young players getting their huge break. Then, you sprinkle in the absolute best international superstars from around the world. But here's the catch. You can only play 4 of those overseas stars at one time. It's this perfect balancing act between homegrown heroes and global star power. Even the rules are built for drama. There's the impact player rule, which lets you make a game-changing substitution right in the middle of the match. You got the strategic timeout, a 2.5-minute break where teams can completely blow up their game plan, which, not so coincidentally, is perfect for TV commercials. And then there's an expanded review system that just adds another layer of tactical chess to the whole thing. Every rule is there to keep you glued to your screen. Okay, so you have all this incredible on-field action. How does that translate into billions and billions of dollars? Right. Let's pop the hood and take a look inside the IPL's incredible money-making machine. Just look at this number. For the 5 years between 2023 and 2027, the media rights sold for an unbelievable $6.2 billion. In India, we're talking nearly 48,500 crore rupees. This single deal makes the IPL, on a per-match basis, one of the most valuable sports leagues in the world for a broadcaster to buy. It puts it right up there with the NFL. And as you can see, those media rights are the absolute backbone of the league. They make up a huge 60% of the revenue. Then you have central sponsorships adding another 25%. Now here's the really smart part. A big chunk of all that central money gets shared equally among all the teams. This keeps every team financially healthy and ensures the whole league stays competitive. So where does a lot of that money go? Well, it goes to the player auction, which may be one of the most dramatic off-field events in all of sports. Every few years, you have a mega auction where teams basically have to tear everything down and rebuild from scratch. In the years in between, there's a mini auction for smaller tweaks. It's this high-stakes, televised drama that creates storylines and rivalries before a single ball is ever played. All of this, the money, the drama, the global spotlight, it's created a true league of legends. So let's run through just a few of the icons and records that have come to define the IPL. First up, you have to talk about the king of loyalty, Virat Kohli. I mean, in a league that's all about player auctions and trades, he's done something unthinkable. He has played for the exact same team, Royal Challengers Bangalore, since day one, all the way back in 2008. He's the only one. That kind of commitment is almost unheard of in modern sports. And speaking of consistency, you've got Captain Cool himself, MS Dhoni. For more than a decade, he was the heart and soul of the Chennai Super Kings. His steady hand at the helm made CSK the only original team to stick with their captain for that long, building one of the league's most powerful and recognizable brands in the process. So as you can see, the IPL is so much more than a tournament. It's a cultural phenomenon and a masterclass in how to build a sports business. It is totally redefined what cricket can be. And all of that leaves us with one heck of a debate. After all these years of strategy, trophies, and leadership, who do you think is the greatest captain the IPL has ever seen? Let us know what you think.